I say what's good, everybody, man. I ain't even smack the bro. You can't even hear me either. I don't even know what you're talking about. But anyway, I was good. I know I said 7 o'clock, running a little late, running a little behind, but we still finna get into it. And we finna get into it, man. Hey, whoever you is, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the trolling cool. I don't really care. It don't really bother me or whatever. But we finna get into it though. We definitely finna get into it. Went to Heidelberg Friday night. Got there a little late, so I didn't get there right at kickoff. But when I got there, Heidelberg was up 6-0. It was like maybe a minute and 30 left in the first quarter. Because I would have been in there, but the parking Friday was crazy. But long story short, Riley had plenty of chances to win that game. Heidelberg made some great plays. The quarterback for Heidelberg is a dog, man. He like real talk. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Definitely hit the likes to get this live in the algorithm. But number 7 for Heidelberg, I'm talking about he was doing everything. He got everything he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like he was gaining like 10 yards a carry. Like literally. Like when I post the game in the next day or so, y'all will see. Number 7 for Heidelberg, they QB was getting everything that he wanted, man. You know what I'm saying? He was gaining anywhere between 5 to 10 yards a carry. No joke. Now, when I got there, I was on Riley's side. So when I got there, they were saying that the touchdown that they gave Heidelberg, you know, the first touchdown of the game that they gave Heidelberg, that it wasn't a touchdown. Now, I watched somebody's live and I actually seen it. Calamity Chaos. It was good, Calamity Chaos. Appreciate you for tuning in. I seen the touchdown of somebody live. It actually wasn't a touchdown because it was good, Wavo. At first, they called it a touchdown. Well, at first they actually didn't call it a touchdown. Like the referees were kind of deliberating against each other. They was kind of talking amongst each other, and then they finally called it a touchdown. Well, Riley had some chances to win the game. A big play in the game that pretty much sealed the game for Heidelberg is a muff punt, and that pretty much that was it. Like once Heidelberg recovered that muff punt, and they returned for a touchdown, but they called it back. But that was it. The game was over after that because Heidelberg Riley could have put the game within a touchdown. But they threw an interception. They caught an interception in the end zone. So they pretty much killed Riley's drive because Riley was down 26-12. And it was probably like maybe 5 or 6 minutes left in the game when they caught that interception. It was good to everybody that's tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for joining the live. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all leave a comment. You know, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? We talking about South State, North State championship. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all chime in, talk to us. And but yeah, Riley had plenty of chances. It was good to Riley had plenty of chances, man, to win the game. I'm talking about plenty of chances. They had like 4 or 5 chances in the second half to actually, you know what I'm saying, be ahead of Heidelberg. Now Heidelberg, you know, they the 50 boys. They called themselves the 50 boys. I I really did. I ain't gonna no. This is not discrediting Heidelberg, but Heidelberg. Look, Heidelberg got a good team. I don't know if they're gonna have enough to beat Charleston. Maybe it was just their game plan was to control the clock. Maybe their game plan was just to. Maybe their game plan was solely to just control the clock and keep the ball out of Riley's hands, because this is the thing. When Riley had the ball in the third quarter and they started to get their offense going, they controlled the clock. And most time in two-way football, because most time you're going to run the ball. So whoever can control the clock is going to ultimately win the game. So Heidelberg controlled the clock. They kept it out of Riley's hands, kept Riley on defense, wore Riley down. So toward the end, but at the same time, Heidelberg punted the ball like 3 times in the end, like towards they did once and towards the end of the third, and like two times in the fourth quarter. They gave Riley chance after chance to win the game. Just a couple mistakes cost Riley the game. But hats off to Heidelberg. Congratulations. Go down there and handle that business. You know what I'm saying? Because they the close to where I'm from. But at the same time, if Heidelberg don't go in there with the mindset of, hey, you know what I'm saying, they're going to get beat by Charleston, just being 100. Because Charleston got a real good team. Heidelberg got a real good team. So all I know is it's going to be a real good game. It's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be like the game last year, but I do know it's going to be a real good game. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to let y'all know, like, we probably will be at the state championship games. I don't know exactly how many, but I do know we will be there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rion, you know what I'm saying? He looked out for us. So, you know what I'm saying? If everything goes smooth, everything go right, we will be at the state championship games. We're looking at doing Thursday. I'm looking at doing Friday night, the 1A and 5. And then we're trying to get back to Saturday to do, 2A, and possibly trying to do all the games if we can, but we should at least be able to do at least 3 or 4 games. So there will be some state. Like I said, if everything goes smooth, how we planned it, if everything goes smooth for us, we're looking to have at least 4 of the state championship games on the channel. You know what I'm saying? That's what. So, like, if you don't see any of the state championship games on the channel, then things didn't go right. Things didn't go as planned. But we're looking to have anywhere from at least 2 to 4 of the state championship games on the channel. We're planning on. We're supposed to be at the state championship games this week coming up. So, so let me check out some of these comments, man. Let me see. I believe Tupelo gonna win the state championship. That's just my opinion. I done seen them play. I done seen Brandon play in person. So I really feel like I feel like Tupelo will be the 7A state champs this year. My predictions have been right, other than this week. And I did predict the teams that's playing for the state championship, other than Grenada and Hattiesburg. But I've been saying all year that it will be Knoxville County, Choctaw County, or Kemper. You know what I'm saying? So Knoxville County, Choctaw County plays Thursday night. When I seen Tupelo play in person, I said it was going to be Tupelo, and I didn't know who they was going to play. But I figured Oak Grove would be in the state championship. I've been saying West Point all season. See who else? 2A, I said it's either going to be Riley or Heidelberg playing Charleston again. I've been saying that all year. But like I said, in 1A, I was wrong too, because I said Velma Jackson was going to be playing this week coming up, and they got beat to sleep. So I was wrong on it. But yeah, definitely, because That what killed Riley Friday because they couldn't stop the run. The defense usually been elite against the run all season, but Friday they couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the run. Like I'm talking about the quarter. I'm talking about that running back really didn't have. He may have had 50 yards, but they quarterback I know for sure rushed for over probably had about 200, probably had about 200 or more yards Friday night because they couldn't stop him. I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ohio, man. You know what I'm saying? Big salute. Big salute. Shout out to Ohio. Man, I don't know what happened to Phil Jackson. That was crazy. Like, it's no way. It's no way. But hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know what happened to them fellas, man. I don't know what happened to them guys, bro. I don't know, man. Ooh, 4.5. Yeah, that one that game might be interesting. Like I said, I'm planning on going Friday to the the 1A and the 5A game. Um, but I do know this though. Simmons does have a rich history in state championships. They have been in some in previous years, but it's been a minute though since they've been to one. But they you know so they gonna do their thing, man. They definitely gonna do their thing. Um, but I know the game that everybody want to see. In my opinion, is the 2A game and the 3A game. And I gotta speak on the 3A game, man. So Knoxville County was down 22-8. I was at Heidelberg and I was looking at the scores at halftime. So I was like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right. So I'm thinking I'm finna film McGee in Choctaw County Thursday night. But you gotta think about it. They got Kamario Taylor, baby Cam Newton in the backfield. So Knoxville County started to come back. So I looked at the score on my way from Heidelberg, and the score is like somebody said like 50 something to 30. So I was like, nah. So I done hit my nephew up, you know what I'm saying? Cause he had Forest and Poplarville, so I done hit him up. And he tells me, you know what I'm saying? He like, so I'm like, man, I can't believe Knoxville got beat like that. So I look again, and the score says 36-34, which made a little bit more sense and looked like a real score. Looked like that was really the score. Um, One thing I do know is from the live I seen from the ending of the Knoxville McGee game, from what people were saying is that McGee kind of got a little too comfortable, and they allowed Kamario Taylor and company to get some confidence, and he battled back. His team battled back. They all battled back together, and now they're playing for the 3A state championship. Kamario Taylor has a lot of experience in the state championship game, so I wasn't shocked that they came back the way they did. Now I was shocked that they was down 22-8. That's what was shocking to me. But for them to come back and win, I wasn't shocked at that. Because I mean, that young man, one of the best quarterbacks in the state. Well, one of the top quarterbacks in the state, and one of the top quarterbacks in the nation. So that wasn't surprising to me. Now from what I'm saying, also from the Poplarville and Forest game, it was a lot of mixed emotions. A lot of people felt, you know. But that's one thing I don't understand. Like, why do coaches, like, that's what they said in the Forest and Poplarville game. They said that the coaches got a little bit too conservative. And this is the thing. When you got a team, you got some playmakers that's pretty much out there cooking the DBs, you got to air it out. Throw the ball. Go with them. This is it. Like, it ain't no tomorrow. Like, it's win or go home. You cannot be conservative against a team that's elite, because if you give them any opportunity to come back, they gon' take it. They gonna beat you, and you gonna be sitting at home with thinking like, man, we should have did this. We should have did that. No, go at them. I don't care if we lose. One thing about it, I'd rather us go out slinging. I'd rather us go out fighting than us just say, all right, you can't do that. Not in no South State, North State game. You can't do that because it ain't no tomorrow. It ain't no, well, we'll get back to the drawing board. We'll work it out. It ain't that. You don't have that opportunity. So I don't understand. Like they were saying, as far as like so they got a young man down there, Lazarick Brown, number 5 for Forest, and they were just saying that they weren't using him. You know what I'm saying? Like they should. They weren't going, like he was cooking, but they weren't using him. They wouldn't, so I don't know, man. It's just you cannot be scared, man. You can't be scared. Like if you beat them, keep your foot on the gas, because no matter what happens, you won't have no regrets. If I'm a head coach, I don't care. If I'm a head coach, I'm finna throw everything I got at them, because this is the thing. When you go to the state championship game, that coach on the other side of the field, he gonna throw everything he got at you. He coming. He know that. Look, we done busted our butts to get here. So why we gonna play conservative? Yeah, you got to make some conservative calls, like punt the ball. If you got a field goal kicker, getting on points, because those points are gonna add up when you get to the fourth quarter. If just say through 3 quarters you only got 10 points, you scored a touchdown, you kick the field goal. The other team ain't got but 7. So now the pressure on them is 10-7 going in the fourth quarter. They either got to score or kick a field goal. And if your defense been playing great like they need to, you can rely on your defense to get the ball back for you. Now all you got to do is either kick a field goal or kneel the ball, and you win the state championship. But I'm just saying, it ain't no reason to be scared. Put your foot on the gas and punch it, because it's do or die. That's just my opinion about the whole situation. But I don't know, man. I don't really understand why coaches be kind of, but I do know that the games to see, man, in my eyes, the 2A game and the 3A game, they're gonna be the biggest games of the weekend. I mean, the biggest games of the weekend, the 2A and 3A game. I was good with you. Now, I would love to go see Grenada and Hattiesburg. I know that game is going to be action packed. 2 great offenses. Hattiesburg defense is elite, and they also have Tristan Keys at receiver. One of the best receivers I've seen in person, man. That young man is a dog, like big dog. You feel me? So it's gonna be a real good game. And before I go on with high school, I'm going to tap into the youth championships that I filmed last night. I filmed 4 games. And that's something that I'm really going to tap into next year with the youth. Youth, high school, like junior high football, 10U, 9, 10U, 11U, you know what I'm saying, the young guys, because what I do notice is that's not really tapped into in Mississippi. Now it is in other states, because I watch different YouTubers, different platforms, and they definitely showcase the youth football talent in these other cities, in these other states, especially like Georgia, Texas, Florida, Atlanta. Cause it's a couple teams that I watch. Um, from Atlanta, some youth. It's a team in Atlanta. They out of Atlanta, and I think they're like 12, maybe like 11, 12 youth. And they real fight. Like they be beating some butt. They be BTA and a lot of people. Um, but it also now too with social media, it's so many avenues and ways for these kids to get seen at an early age. But youth football is something I'm definitely gonna tap into next year. Going to a lot of junior high games. But that's something that I didn't. That's something that nobody that I see nobody doing. So you see a couple youth games and stuff like that, but nobody really doing junior high. Nobody really doing middle school games. So that's something I'm gonna tap into next year. Um, but yeah, I just want to tap into that. I watched 4 great games last night. I seen a lot of talent. Um, and that's where it starts at. That's where all these kids that's playing in the state championship this week. That's where they got their start. They started 12U, 11U, 7, 8U, 5, 6U. So those Pee Wee coaches played a big role in those young men's lives and getting them to the point that they are now. Giving them the basics, giving them their start. Giving them the passion and the love for the game. But just had to talk about that, tap in with that. But back to the high school. So got 7 games from Thursday to Saturday. The big games, Knoxville County versus Choctaw County. And you have Caleb Cunningham, Kamario Taylor, 2 of the top athletes in the state of Mississippi. It's gonna be an action-packed game. It's gonna be I don't think it's gonna be a high-scoring game. I think it's gonna be. I can't say that. It's gonna be a close game, but now Knoxville County has a good team. They have a great team. Choctaw County has a great team, but I know this now. Choctaw County has a very solid team. Like they all across the board, they got a solid team. And Caleb Cunningham is like a big part of the offense, but he's not the only piece. So that's going to be a great thing for Choctaw County. Knoxville County has Kamario Taylor. They got and his little brother. You know what I'm saying? Both of those guys play a big role in the offense. Defensively as well. You know what I'm saying? Kamario's brother plays a great role, you know what I'm saying, in the defense for Knoxville County. And that game gonna be real good. It's gonna be real close. Whatever games that we don't get to, whatever game I don't get to go film, I'm going to do a live watch party on here. So I'm gonna go live on here or go live on Facebook, and I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, if you're not at the game, you're not able to watch the game, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go live so y'all can watch the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, go live for y'all so y'all can watch whatever game that I don't get to go film. And also, West Point plays Goshen Friday, 5A state championship. Now somebody got on my case on Facebook because they said that I was saying that Cleveland Central was gonna beat West Point. Now I've seen West Point play in person, but West Point played Tupelo, and the type of style that Tupelo played is you know what I'm saying, it's hard for a team like West Point to come from behind when you playing a team like Tupelo. But West Point is going for the 13th gold ball, as well as Louisville. West Point definitely know how to win a state championship. They've been there so many times. They have, you know, the tools to make it. So they're going to know what to do. They're going to know how to do it, and they're gonna be state champs again. I feel like West Point will win 5A this year again. Louisville will win 4A. 2A. I'm gonna go Charleston. I'm gonna go Charleston for 2A. 3A, I'm not sure. They could go either way. 1A, I'm gonna say Simmons, strictly out the way they did, Velma Jackson, and 6A. 6A, I'm gonna say Hattiesburg, man, because I already seen them guys play. I like the way they play. I like their style of play, and both sides of the ball, they really get after it. So I'm gonna go Hattiesburg for 6A. 7A, I already said Tupelo. I did 5. 4A, of course, Louisville. I got Louisville winning that state championship again. Those guys going for a three-peat. They know how to win. They got a great coach, Coach Shorter. He already got state championships, so they know what to do. And but what's y'all prediction, man? What y'all think for the state championship? Like, what y'all feel like? Who y'all feel gonna be state champs at the end of the weekend next week? Because I already made my predictions. All my predictions being right.
I guess you can't wear them drawers, huh?
I'm back, y'all. But yeah, what I was saying was I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I was saying what's our predictions for 1A through 7A? Who y'all feel gonna be? Who y'all feel is gonna be? You know what I'm saying? State champs for 1A through 7A. And this live ain't gonna be too long, man, because I got a lot of footage that I gotta drop this week. So I ain't gonna be on here as long as I usually be. But we're gonna, you know, so we're gonna talk about these state championship games. Tupelo, Hattiesburg, Goshen, A.B., Louisville, Choctaw County, Hattiesburg, Simmons. I agree with all of those. Oh, let me see. So, I agree with all those except for Brandon for Selmay, because I'm going to go with Tupelo for Selmay. Tupelo, Hattiesburg, Goshen, beat Louisville, Choctaw County. I'm gonna have to say West Point in 5A. Can't go against West Point. I ain't gonna go against West Point in 5A. I ain't gonna go against Charleston either in 2A. I gotta go with Charleston for 2A over Heidelberg. Now I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Because Heidelberg is close, but I just can't go. I ain't gonna go against Charleston. I believe Charleston gonna take it this year. I believe those young men are hungry, and I feel like You know what I'm saying? They know what to do to win. They gonna pull it out. That's just my opinion. Now I could be wrong, but I ain't gonna go against Charles. I believe they're gonna pull out for 2A. And I also believe West Point gonna pull out for 5A. I mean, them guys been there, they know how to win. And you can't go against the money. So I'm gonna go with West Point, 5A, and I gotta go with Big Charleston for 2. And what game y'all most excited about watching? You know what I'm saying? Like me, myself, the games that I'm excited most about is 6A, the 3A game, and the 2A game. Those are the 3 games right there. 2A, 3A, and 6A. That I feel like gonna be the best games of the weekend. And I feel like the most exciting game is gonna be that 3A game because you got a young man that can, you know what I'm saying, that one of the best quarterbacks I done seen in person. And you got one of the best receivers I done seen in person as well. So it's gonna be dope to see those guys. You know, it's gonna be dope to see Kamario Taylor go at Choctaw County defense, and it's gonna be dope to see Caleb Cunningham, you know what I'm saying, the company go at Knoxville County's defense. So it's gonna be a great game. I think that game right there is gonna just be a dogfight, man. It's like real talk. You said Simmons, Charleston, Knoxville, Louisville, West Point. Yeah, I like those predictions. I just think Choctaw County got a little bit more than Knoxville. Now, not discrediting Knoxville, but I'm just saying I think Choctaw County got the more complete team, so it's gonna be. I feel like they're gonna have a better advantage over, you know what I'm saying, Knoxville County. I feel like Choctaw County got the more complete team. They got the more complete team to win the state championship. But Kamario Taylor was there last year, so he do got the experience. So that's probably gonna play a big factor in the two with him having championship experience. And I know with him losing last year, he don't want to repeat that this year. I know he got a chip on his shoulder, and I know he wants to finish his senior year with a state championship ring with that gold ball. So I know there's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, his motivation. You know what I'm saying? He ain't coming there to lose. So, but those are my predictions, man. 2A, 3A, 6A gonna be the best games. Ain't the Police Sports will be on location for the 3A game. We haven't decided about Saturday yet, but Thursday we'll be on location for the 3A game for Knoxville County and Choctaw County. So y'all make sure y'all look out for that. Look out for that game on the channel. We'll be on the channel. As well as plan on doing Simmons and West Point that Friday. And possibly that 7A game too that Thursday. But and the Police Force will be live on location Thursday at the Rock at USM for the 3A state championship. Oh yeah, I believe it, man. After the way that Knoxville County fought back Friday, because that was nothing short of amazing. Like, because pretty much when I looked at the score, like I said early in the live, I looked at the score. It was 22-8 at the half, and I was shocked by the score. But I wasn't shocked because McGee got a good team. You know, so I've seen them play in person about 3 times this year, I think. Yeah, I done seen them play 3 times this year in person. So McGee does have a good team. But Knoxville County, when they went in the locker room at halftime, man, that coach, you know what I'm saying? I think his name is Coach Young, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he told him. But they came back out and they put their foot on the gas and they didn't take it off. Now, when you play a team like that and you got a lead, I don't care if it's a 5-point lead, 3-point lead, 1-point lead, you cannot take your foot off the gas. You have to keep pounding them. You have to keep wearing them down. You have to get them out the way. Because if you don't, and they get a little confidence, they're going to win. Because they got too many athletes that could put them in position to win. And it also could be, that was, that's McGee's first time being, that close. They went to a state championship in 2020. So it's been a couple years. But they also got a new coach too. I mean, that's true. Run the clock, but still, you got to keep your foot on the gas, man. You can't let off on the. Because if you keep your foot on the gas, that's running the clock. Long as you pounding them away, long as you steadily gaining yards and you're not putting the ball, you keeping it out of their hands. You know what I'm saying? But can't play conservative in a South State, North State championship because this is it. You don't have tomorrow. You ain't got next week. This ain't a non-district game. You have to do it then. So it won't be no, well, I should have did this, or I should have did this, or I should have did this. You got to do it then. So, it is what it is, man. But the game that everybody wanted to see, in my eyes, was Choctaw County and Knoxville County. That's the game everybody want to see because once they started seeing how good, because everybody knew Choctaw County coming into the season was going to be good. You already knew Knoxville County was still going to be good. So that's what everybody wanted to see. They wanted to see, those two teams go at it. That's the game everybody wanted to see. Hey, what's good, brothers? Tuning in. My bad, bro. I'm running my mile. But that's the game that everybody wanted to see. They wanted to see Knoxville County and Choctaw County for 3A. Or Kemper County. But yeah, that's the game everybody wanted to see. And then 4A, no cap, I was hoping it would be Forest and Louisville for 4A because Forest, been playing good all season. But they got something to build on. They got a lot of them guys from that team. They're coming back, so they have something to build on. I hate that for the seniors, because. You don't want that to be your last game. And the people can place blame on this person, that person. But at the end of the day, man, Forrest had a great season. Hats off to them, to Coach Lofton, to the whole coaching staff, to all those young men, because they fought all season. They had close games in the playoffs, like the first round. They had a close. I think maybe the second round they played Lanier. They had a close game. So, they went through a lot of adversity, man. They went through a lot of but Poplarville, Louisville will be playing for the 4A state championship. You can't go against the money. So gotta go with Louisville, man. Like Louisville been running through the playoffs. They ain't really had no problem with the playoffs. They ran through the season. They ain't really had no problems, the team they lost to in the regular season, other than the Jamboree, but the team they lost to in the regular season is playing for the 3A state championship Thursday. So that should tell you what type of team Louisville got. And they didn't lose, and it wasn't like they lost by 4 or 5 touchdowns. They didn't lose by much when they played Knoxville County. But that's the reason why teams like Louisville, West Point, Knoxville County, even Starkville lost by a point last week to Tupelo. So it wasn't like, it wasn't like Tupelo just beat Starkville to sleep. They lost by a point. So this should tell you, like, teams like Starkville, Louisville, West Point, Knoxville County, play top tier teams. You know what I'm saying? That gets them prepared for district play and prepared for the playoffs. Because when you play some of the top talent in the state, then you know what I'm saying? Then you play it ain't gonna be hard for you because you already been tested all year. So big salute to Louisville, man. We will be at the state championship games. Like I said, Thursday we will be on location for the 3A game, possibly the 7A game as well, and Friday, 1A and 5A, and then Saturday for 2, 3, 4, and 6. We're trying to get there. Hopefully, we'll be able to to be there and film those games as well, or at least what I'm saying. We're trying to have at least 4 to 7 state championship games on the channel. So. You know what I'm saying? But we will have some state championship games. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We will have some state championship games on the channel for y'all. No matter if it's 2 of them, 3 of them, or all of them. We will have them on the channel. So make sure y'all tune in for that. We got Forest versus Poplarville. That's probably dropping tomorrow. Heidelberg versus Raleigh. That'll probably drop Tuesday. Tuesday. And then we got the let me see. And then we got the youth football Super Bowl games. Neshoba Central versus Sebastopol Dynamites. Union versus Sebastopol Rookies. Newton County versus Neshoba Central. Midgets and Winston County versus Sebastopol Pee-wees. That's 5 through 12U. So 5 through 12U Super Bowl championship games will be on the channel. They'll be dropping soon, but the first games that will be uploaded is Forest, Poplarville, Heidelberg, Raleigh. Be on the lookout for those 2 games. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow and Tuesday. And 2, 3, 6, 5. So I am the police sports as well as A to B Sport Network. We will have 2A, 3, 2A, 3A, 6, 2A, 3A, 6A, 5A, and 1A. So we will have 5 out of the 7. So make sure if you need any highlights done, make sure you get with us for a highlight film. You know what I'm saying? You need some highlight. You need a individual highlight for one of the games. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tap in with us. Because those are available. So if you need any highlights for the games, make sure you tap in with us. Because we definitely have those, you know what I'm saying? If anybody would like one for their son, you know what I'm saying? Anybody would like, you know what I'm saying, to, remember that day. We definitely have individual highlights available if you would like that. So make sure y'all tap in with us, you know what I'm saying? If you follow us on Facebook, either me or you can tap in with either me or Quadarian Jackson on Facebook. Go ahead and book your individual highlights, because we definitely gonna have them for y'all if y'all would like. Like I said, we're doing 2A, 3A, 6A, 5A, and 1A. Keisha Lane. I think we're friends on Facebook, so hit me up on Facebook. My Facebook is Akeem Harrison, and we'll talk about the highlights for that day. But yeah, hit me up on Facebook, and we'll discuss. You know what I'm saying, like the price for that, and but yeah, let me see. But like I said, I ain't the police sports or HB Sports Network will be we'll be at the 3A game. So but yeah, man, Thursday, Ann Police Sports Association with HB Sport Network will be on location for the 3A game. So make sure, man, y'all tap in with Ann Police Sports. Darren Jackson on Facebook. I just, put his name in the comments there, so y'all can definitely tap in with him about getting some highlights done. Or you can hit me up, either one of us, and we'll get that booked and scheduled for y'all. Oh man. Cause being real, man, like this football season been great, man. It's been dope. We done had a lot of great games. We done made a lot of great strides, a lot of moves forward, man, to really, put on for the SIP and for these young men. We're gonna do basketball. Now I will tell y'all, like, we might not go crazy with the basketball, but we will also do basketball, showing love to the basketball teams, basketball programs. And the football season winding down. This is pretty much the last week of the high school football season for this year. It's a couple All-Star games left. Like I said, got the Mississippi versus Alabama, the Bernard Blackwell. You got the Magnolia Sports Association All-Star weekend. You got 8th grade, the 8th grade game. You got the Super Sophomore game, and you got the Senior Bowl, which will be December 27th through the 29th. It will be at East Central Community College. So we got a couple more games left before it's pretty much over with for the season. So looking forward to those All-Star games, looking forward to this week. Last year we didn't get a chance to go to the state championship games. So for us to be able to do it this time, for us to be able to, to be there and, to be able to give y'all those games on the channel is amazing. And we really appreciate every team, everybody that showed love to us this year, man. We appreciate y'all. We rock with y'all because y'all showed us mad love. So we really rock with y'all. Like the Choctaw counties, we went there. Police Sports went there, a couple times this year. Knoxville County was there a lot. McGee was there, Riley, Louisville, of course. We went to West Point. Let me see. We got Taylorville on the channel. Scott Central, Morton. Went to Meridian, got Meridian Brandon on the channel. So we got some big games on the channel. Hattiesburg and West Jones. So big salute to all especially Tupelo, because Tupelo definitely showed love. So big salute to all the fan bases, big salute to all the schools. And next year, we coming even harder, man. Like, for real. Like, we really finna turn this thing up. We got some surprise games coming next season. I ain't really gonna speak on it too much, but we got some Well, I'll let y'all know. It ain't no reason. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to tap in out of state. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna tap in out of state. You know what I'm saying? We coming to some different fan bases this year. Oh yeah, I said Knoxville, you know what I'm saying? Tupelo and Knoxville. Well, I didn't say Tupelo, but I said Knoxville County, cause you was there. I think you went to like 3 of their games, if I'm not mistaken. I know you went to Knoxville and Kemper, you went to Knoxville and JDC. So I think you did like 2 of Knoxville games. I did like 3 McGee games. You did like 2 or 3 Choctaw. I think like 2 or 3 Choctaw County games. So yeah, 2. So we really rock with everybody, man. Like big salute to Camario, big salute to Caleb, big salute to Big Louisville, because they definitely show love. Philly. We had Northside on the channel. Yeah, we had some. We had a lot of teams on the channel this year. Like we really, you know what I'm saying, put in work this season. Bay Springs, shout out to Bay Springs. Had Bay Springs on the channel. Newton County, Amory, Lee County, Choctaw Central, Northeast Lauderdale, Lake, Newton, Leak Academy, Fords, had Fords on the channel. We had Starville on the channel as well. We had Holmes County on the channel. You know, early in the season, with Gentry on the channel, Callaway, Columbus, Neshoba. We covered a lot of ground this year, man. We really covered a lot of ground. So, and next year gonna be even bigger, man. So, appreciate everybody, man, that showed us love. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody asked me like a week ago. Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, not a week ago. Well, yeah, a week ago before they played Knoxville. If they did face Knoxville, you know what I'm saying, would I come and film the game? But you know, we haven't had Heidelberg on the channel, so I knew that this would be a good chance for me to go see Heidelberg in person, and also go back to Raleigh, because Raleigh showed us a lot of love in the beginning. Like when we were first like getting our feet wet and first just really starting with, you know, with HB Sports and the channel, they showed us love early on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the year that they won the state championship, 2022, is really the year that HB Sports Network really started to get serious about it. So that was one of the first teams that showed us love. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely always gonna rock with Raleigh, because they from that point on, they always showed us love throughout the years. So, but that was definitely on, you know what I'm saying, that was definitely on the list, because I definitely was gonna come back to McGee for that game. But you know what I'm saying, the Heidelberg and Raleigh game was definitely good. It was some questionable calls in the game at the beginning of the game, and also at a very important part of the game, which you will see on the when the game does drop. You will see that it was a questionable call, but at the same time, you know, Heidelberg going back to a state championship, they have a chance to defeat Charleston this year. Charleston is the defending champs for 2A. Charleston has a real good team. Charleston returned a lot of people from that state championship team last year. So, yeah. So, it's going to be a real good game, man. And, we definitely coming to the coast. Trying to get to Picayune, trying to get to trying to get to Picayune, Gaucher. I definitely want to tap in, with Picayune, Gaucher. Trying to see who else. Like Ocean Springs. Either one of those schools, I'm definitely trying to tap in with the coast schools. Big shout out to Newton City. Shout out to Newton. Shout out to Newton County. You feel me? Definitely shout out to Big Union, man. You know what I'm saying? We coming. 3A. Hey, look. We coming. We done play. We was in 3A. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we coming. And we returning a lot of starters. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be straight. We got some prizes coming for y'all too though. So y'all don't sleep on Union in 3A next year, man. Show that. And Poplarville, big salute to Poplarville. Yeah, Poplarville. Let me see. Yeah, Gulfport. Trying to tap into Alabama football. Either Alabama, maybe Texas. But I'm trying to get some out of state games next year, and also Tennessee. I got a homie in Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? They said he gonna look out for us, so we're trying to tap into Tennessee next year. But we trying to do some big things, man, for this channel. And it's always gonna be about Mississippi. Like that's where we from, so that's what we trying to put on the map. Oh yeah, bro. We're gonna be there Saturday. We're gonna be there. We're gonna come check y'all out Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Ain't the Police Sports. We'll be on location Saturday at the state championship game. And if you know of anybody that wants individual highlights done, make sure you tap in with him on Facebook, Cordarian Jackson on Facebook, so he can get you individual highlights. You know what I'm saying? So we can make you a highlight film of the state championship game. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Saturday, we you know what I'm saying? We pulling up. And Thursday we pulling up. You feel me? So but yeah, we definitely trying to get to more North Mississippi, deeper south. Trying to tap in with the Delta. Just pretty much trying to spread ourselves all over the state. You know what I'm saying? Because it's talent everywhere, man. It's a lot of teams that don't really get media coverage. A lot of teams that kind of get slept on, and nobody really knows about them until like the playoffs, or they might slip up and make it to the state championship. So nobody really knows about them. You know what I'm saying? So, because even this year, I didn't know about McGee until they played Riley. I didn't know that they had that going on down in McGee. So it's something, and McGee ain't that far from, you know what I'm saying, from where I'm from. So they just tell you, you know what I'm saying, you got to tap in with everybody. Tap in with the people that's the unseen. So, but yeah, we definitely gonna tap in with everybody next year, man. And one thing I noticed too, a lot of people said, you know what I'm saying, we come, they're gonna feed us, they're gonna take care of, hey, we like to eat too. So y'all got that barbecue, got that good barbecue, you know what I'm saying? Hey, cause I know I went to Louisville, man, they down there partying in the back in the end zone. They got their trucks out there, they got they, you know what I'm saying, they grills out there, they cooking chicken and burgers and ribs. So hey, show us a little love when we pull up. But yeah, man, we coming everywhere, man. We gonna definitely gonna pull up on y'all. But yeah, man. But definitely, man, I just want to tap in with y'all, man. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer, man. I got some whole bunch of footage I need to get, you know what I'm saying, get ready. You know what I'm saying, for us to drop. I always appreciate everybody that tune into the live. everybody that shared the live, everybody that left a comment. Championship, you know what I'm saying? Championship week coming up this week. It's gonna be dope, finna be major. So I need everybody, man, to tap in, man. Everybody and they mama tap in, man. You feel me? Everybody. We need everybody. Everybody. You feel me? Everybody. So y'all tap in with us. You feel me? Everybody tap in with us, man. And I ain't gonna be on here too much longer, man. So make sure y'all show us love, man. Make sure y'all tap in with us. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, y'all make sure y'all tune in for the new drops. Heidelberg versus Riley, Forest versus Poplarville, 5 through 12U, Super Bowl, championship games will be dropping this week. Everything dropping this week. Get with me or Quadarian Jackson for any individual highlights at the state championship games. We definitely got y'all covered if y'all need that. And this has been South State / North State championship recap. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all share. Oh yeah, also while I'm at it, make sure y'all tap in with us on TikTok as well. On TikTok you got to get at least 1,000 followers. So we're trying to get 1,000 followers on TikTok. So y'all tap in with us on TikTok. I'll put the TikTok in the comments so y'all can, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can follow us on TikTok. Yeah, tap in with us on TikTok. I will be posting clips and highlights on TikTok as well. I will be going live on TikTok also in the future, so make sure y'all tap in with us on TikTok. Yeah, man, make sure y'all tap in with us on TikTok. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, HB Sports Network _. Hit us up on Facebook as well. I left our Facebooks in the comments below. Post our Instagram. _ Yeah, follow us on Instagram, HB Sports Network _ Follow us on TikTok, HB Sports Network, HB Sports NWT, and tap in with us on Facebook also, HB Sports Network. Well, Akeem Harrison, Quadarian Jackson. I'm probably gonna change the Facebook name to HB Sports Network so that way you can tap in with us on Facebook so you'll know exactly, who it is or what it is. And big salute, man. Hey, Heidelberg versus Riley, Forest versus Poplarville is dropping. You know what I'm saying? Forest versus Poplarville dropping tomorrow. Heidelberg versus Riley probably dropping Tuesday. So y'all be on the lookout for that. This your boy HB. And I'll see y'all probably go live again Sunday night. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably go live again Sunday night. Around probably about 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'll say probably about 8:30, something like that. So tap in with us Sunday night, 8:30. Cause this right here, this is one of the last lives of the football season, man. And we'll have, this one of the last lives of the 2024-2025 football season, man. It just seemed like yesterday was August. It seemed like yesterday we was counting down the days to the Jamboree. So man, football season done flew by. The college football season pretty much is, coming to an end soon as well. NFL finna come to an end. So, basketball season is heating up. So I ain't gonna lie though. You know what I'm saying? I watch basketball, but you know what I'm saying? I love this time of year. I don't like this time of year because the season about over, but I love football, man. And you know what I'm saying? When you get to about like week 8, week 9, you start to realize, man, we got just a couple weeks left, and then we finna hit that playoff stretch. But real talk, all just side, man, this has been a great season. HP Sports Network, Ain't It Please Sports, man, we done made some big strides. You know what I'm saying? We done got a lot of love, man. I done been to games. Little kids or players on the team, people like, man, you HB Sport Network, HB Sport Net, like, so I was at the youth Super Bowls last night. A kid like, ain't you HB Sport Network? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I've been a couple games where kids was like, man, ain't you HB Sport Network? You know what I'm saying? A kid told me when I got to the game, like I was at the gate finna go in there. He said, man, y'all gotta stop dropping them games, man. We be watching y'all games in class. We be getting in trouble for watching y'all games. So I know people really paying attention, and I hope, I know we're making an impact. I just know that we can, make a bigger impact, do more. And we're gonna do more. We're just gonna do it more focused, more, more strategic, so that it'll make a bigger impact. Cause we have made a big impact, but we just got to do a little bit more strategic so we can make a bigger impact. But I was at the game. I was at McGee versus McGee versus Kemper. Matter of fact, I was on the sideline and somebody asked me, he was like, ain't you HB Sport Network? And then a kid beside him was like, he was like, oh, so you the guy that filmed the JDC versus McGee? He said, yeah, man, I be watching that in class. Like I was, and like he actually pulled up the YouTube while I was at the game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like they pay attention. You know what I'm saying? They showing us love, man. Ain't It Please Sports be at games. Kids be coming up to him. You know what I'm saying? Asking him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that your YouTube channel? Ain't you like? You know what I'm saying? And that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like it make us feel good because we know that people paying attention. Because without people paying attention, then all this would be for nothing. Because if ain't nobody watching the videos, it's not gonna help nobody in the long run. Because this is gonna help. I believe this is gonna help a lot of athletes in the long run. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the long game. I know right now, you know what I'm saying, I know right now, you know what I'm saying, we thinking about right now, but I'm also thinking about the long game, the long term. Also thinking about different ways that we can build this thing to really, really put on for the kids in the SIP, to where every game we post getting at least 2 or 3,000 views. You know what I'm saying? In like a day. Like we getting all these games getting over 5,000 views, like that. All the games we post. So we want this thing to be big as possible. And it's gonna take some work, but one thing I'm excited about and I'm happy about, you know what I'm saying? Literally, this channel like really started in like 2022, my bad. So to see where it was then, to see where it's at now, it's mind blowing. Big salute to Ain't It Please Sports, because without you, it wouldn't be where it's at right now. So yeah, man. But finna get off here, man. Got some footage to work on. Hey, what's up, Will, for just tuning in? I will be back on here Sunday, man. Well, I just tell you, man, Louisville a different animal, man. Like, one thing about them, man, one thing about Louisville and Coach Shorter, you're gonna have to be on your A. I'm talking about your A+ game to beat Coach Shorter in the regular season, especially in the postseason, especially in the playoffs. You're going to have to be on your A+ game to beat Coach Shorter in the playoffs. Because that guy right there has unlimited experience. Oh, yeah, yes, sir, Mr. Hate Life. Yeah, I do, brother. And you're going to really have to be on your A game to beat Coach Shorter and Louisville in the playoffs. They're going for a 3-peat, 13 gold balls for Louisville. You know what I'm saying? If they win Saturday, which I believe they are. So that'll be 13 gold balls for Louisville. West Point also going for 13 gold balls. To just think that every year to see Louisville in a state championship, to see West Point in a state championship. But you know, I don't know, man. But yo, man, I've been on here long enough. I'm finna get off here, man. Heidelberg versus Riley. Ford versus Poplarville dropping tomorrow. Heidelberg versus Riley dropping Tuesday. And youth Super Bowl games is dropping the rest of the week. State championship games will probably drop, maybe the weekend or top of, the next week. So y'all stay on the lookout for that. This your boy HB Sport Network. And I'm out this thing, man.